And speaking of Happy New Year, let me tell you something. This new year, if you plan to be successful, remove yourself from toxic people. That includes people that's within your family. That could include friends, or at least so-called friends. What is your success going to be? Will you still be doing the same thing that you was doing last year? You should expect the same results. You shouldn't expect anything more to happen in a more prosperous way for you if you continue to do the same thing that you did last year. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been inside of a room full of friends, so-called friends, and you felt like you wasn't a friend? That was because you wasn't supposed to be in that room, and those people in that room are not your friends. People who think alike that are on the same road to success should be your friends. If the people that you are hanging around are not going the same places that you are going, you need to find some new friends. If your friends are not helping you to expand your wings and help and encourage you to fulfill your dreams, you need to get rid of them. Sometimes that includes your mama. Sometimes that includes your daddy. Sometimes that includes your girlfriend, your boyfriend. And sometimes that includes your wife or your husband. That's just being 100. Anybody who is not on the road to your success need to what? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. That's what they should do. They should hit the road. Those people should hit the road, or you should hit the road, because they're not being conducive in your life. In order for you to be successful, but before we get off into that, what does success mean to you? You see, most people think of success as money, and success doesn't always have to deal with money or material things. Sometimes it can be as little as stop smoking 5 cigarettes a day and make it 3 a day. And stand on that. I'm just saying. It can be for your own weight loss program. If you continue to do the same things that you were doing last year and you expect to lose weight this year, you're not going to make it if you don't exercise. You're not going to make it if you don't watch what you eat. You're not going to make it if you're not consistently active, whereas you can burn off the food that you're actually consuming that has caused you to gain weight horizontally. Okay? Me, I want to grow vertically versus horizontally. I want to grow vertically, okay? And if those who are not in my vertical realm of success, well, you know, we'll talk to you later. We will talk to you later. All of that spending money that you've been blowing and everything, that should be over with this year. Last year you cried broke. Just give yourself 3 months. 6 months would be a little bit too long for some people to actually save some money and get on their grind just for 6 months. That might be a little bit too long for some. So give yourself 90 days. All that money that you've been smoking up with cigarettes, all of that money that you've been smoking up with weed. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about weed. Let's get that understood. And if you know me, well, you know that I'm not saying anything bad about weed. However, what I am telling you is, if you spent $100 during the week smoking weed, try smoking $50 a week. That's all I'm telling you. Fall back on your expenses. Fall back on your habits. And watch your money grow. Don't be broke this year. Don't be broke this year. Last year, how much did you have saved in a can, under your mattress, in the shoebox, in the bank? How much did you have? This year, have more. If you got drama in your life this year, if you had drama in your life last year, remove that drama out your life, because toxic people will keep you or hinder you from your growth and development in your journey towards success. I'm just saying. Ask anybody who has deemed themselves successful or whom the world has deemed successful. Ask them, what did they have to give up in order to be successful? They had to leave people alone who were not in their frame of thought. They had to move those toxic people out of their life. They had to change their attitude. And that's another thing. You can't go nowhere with a flat attitude. It's like having 4 flat tires. Those tires have to be inflated, and so does your attitude. If your attitude is deflated, you need to patch it up and inflate it so that you can float above the drama that is coming your way. Because remember, where there's good, there's bad. And just because you change, don't mean that the people around you will change. In fact, what I've learned through my years of living is that when you begin to better yourself, and those people whom you are around are staying stagnant, they're not going to like that. Because they're going to say, oh, this nigga think he the shit. Oh, look at him. Next thing you know, you might be getting set up to be robbed by your own guys. Straight up.